7:37, 3 degrees. Switching gears to business now. Our business editor Mike Eppel joining us this morning. And Mike, Volkswagen back in the news yet again.
Yeah, the CEO, Martin Winterkorn, meeting with the executive committee in Wolfsburg, Germany, to talk about this emissions scandal that the company has been engulfed in over the course of this week. And this comes just 2 days before his contract was set to be re-upped for another 2 years. Winterkorn is 68 years old and he recently actually faced an internal struggle with the head of the Porsche family, Porsche being the majority voting shareholder in Volkswagen, looking for an executive change. This happened 5 months ago, so the likelihood of Winterkorn being replaced in this VW scandal right now, this is very much likely the case before the end of this week. Got to figure those are going to be some uncomfortable discussions nevertheless. Who knew what when? Of course, we don't know the answers to these questions. Who devised the software to beat the emission controls in the U.S. and the 11 million estimated vehicles worldwide that have diesel engines in them for Volkswagen? We have seen the stock a little bit higher today. Ted, it's up by about 3.5% after a 2-day sell-off of 37%, wiping out close to $30 billion in market value. Got some stats in from Stats Canada this morning. Surprise, surprise. From retail spending for July. Very much the case of provincial differences within the Canadian economy right now. Overall, nationwide spending rose 0.4% for July, third month in a row for an increase. But you look at the numbers out of Alberta and Saskatchewan, both provinces down over 4.5% year over year in consumer spending output. It is all about the energy sector again, and that's showing up in the fact that from BC, they were spending more than 5.5% than a year ago, and Ontario up by 4.5%. So again, a lot of this has to do with the price for gas differential and overall confidence in the economy. Speaking of oil, we have the U.S. inventories update due in later this morning from the Department of Energy. It may show another drawdown in supply. The American Petroleum Institute last night said U.S. inventories fell 3.5 million barrels over the past week. We've seen a lot of U.S. drillers going offline, and the price for oil this morning just below $47 per barrel on West Texas Intermediate, the North American benchmark. Ted, back to you.
All right, good stuff. Thank you, Mike. That's our business editor, Mike Eppel, reporting this morning. You can hear Mike on 660 News at 26 and 56 after the hour.